Boise State University is gearing up for a Fiesta Bowl celebration this evening. Natalie Hurst is down at the Village in Meridian, where all the fun will be happening. Natalie?
Brent, it is so much fun already out here, and we're still waiting for the coach to get here about 5:15. This is going to be going on from 5 until 7. Take a look right over my shoulder. You can see there will be count them, 3 trophies for 3 Fiesta Bowl celebrations. Let's go ahead and bring in Brian Levin. He's here with our sports department. And really, you know, when you look over the entire history of this program, what a fun time it is right now for the Broncos.
Certainly, this program, these players, they've committed to football and it being a year-round process, even though they're students. A year ago at this time, they were going through conditioning, they were going through player-run practices without any coaches at all. Of course, the season started in late August, and every snap, every tackle, every touchdown basically led up to this celebration that we have today. The 2014 season ended on a high note, but the beginning wasn't as smooth. Under new head coach Brian Harsin, the Broncos kicked off the year in Atlanta against the SEC's Ole Miss. After 3 quarters, Boise State was right there trailing 7-6, but the final score was Ole Miss 35-13.
We were sticking with them, and we just got to go back and watch the film, and we'll learn from this. We'll learn from this game.
Week 2 is an extremely early start to conference play, but the Broncos were up for the challenge against Colorado State. BSU was up 30-10 at half and held on for a 37-24 win.
I told the guys at halftime, there's no such thing as a great half of football. I mean, it's a whole entire game, so we can sit there and pat ourselves on the back. We got to go finish.
The Broncos soon were 3-1 after non-conference wins against Connecticut and Louisiana Lafayette. But then another hiccup when the team gave up 7 turnovers in a 28-14 loss to Air Force. The following week was one of the wildest games of the season, a back-and-forth contest in Reno against Nevada, ending up in the favor of the Broncos 51-46.
It was huge. It was personal. I mean, we did not play our A game by any means last week, and we wanted to come prove something tonight, and we did, and that was good for our team.
Including that victory, the Blue and Orange reeled off 7 straight wins to cap the regular season and clinched their spot in the Mountain West title game after beating Utah State in the finale.
There's a lot of talk and there's a lot of distractions, and I think these guys have avoided that. You know, the goal, like you hear these guys talk about, and it is again this week, it's 1-0.
BSU hosted the conference title game and for the second time this season disposed of Fresno State.
That was been the goal since we've set out, was to be in this game, number 1, and then when we got to this game, to win this game.
The next day, Boise State found out its destination, the Fiesta Bowl, and the result is why we're here today.
What an awesome game.
So we're celebrating the end of a historic season with the Fiesta Bowl celebration, also celebrating the beginning of what could be another new historic season. Today was National Sign Day. The Broncos bringing in 20 new players to Boise State's campus over the summer. And so if we can make it back to the Fiesta Bowl or to another big bowl game over the next couple of years, that will be this class that we can thank. So make sure to mark your calendars.
Yeah, what a great decade it's been. And for anyone who is curious about parking at the Village of Meridian, speaking of that signing day celebration across the street at St. Al's, they've already marked that off for a separate parking area. So if you come down, there's plenty of time right now, and you will easily find parking without a problem. So with that, we will send it back to you, Brent, and say it's a party already.
Okay, Natalie, thank you. Glenn Beebe has been down there as well, talking with a lot of fans who got there early today. Glenn, they've got to be excited for this celebration. What are they telling you?
That's right, Brent. Fans say they're extremely excited to have that 3rd Fiesta Bowl trophy right back here in the Treasure Valley. And they say it's great to have Boise back on the map for its winning ways. Now, many fans we saw were showing up hours before the rally was even scheduled to begin. They wanted to be here to greet the team and the coaches. Many fans say the vibe they get in Boise these days feels a lot like the first time they won the Fiesta Bowl.
I think everybody got the uplift because after losing Coach Pete and now him winning the Fiesta Bowl, following in Coach Pete's footsteps, kind of, it's been.
Sandy worked with Harsin's mother for 20 years, and she says it's been great to watch him grow and see his current success. Now, as you can see behind us, a lot of more fans are starting to show up for this rally. They say they're all excited. They're all just waiting for the team to come, and we'll have full coverage of it. Back to you.
Glenn, thank you. Looks like you've got a bird's eye view of all the festivities. We'll see you soon. And don't go away, because Natalie Hurst will be back in a half an hour with another live update from the Village at Meridian. Our live crews are also posting photos of all the fun on Twitter. Just look for the hashtag live on KBOI.